This is the Stockwell-Roche Show, giving you real-time information you need to make educated decisions about buying and selling in the world-renowned Twin Cities. Now your hosts and real estate experts, Jason Stockwell and Josh Roche.
Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Twin Cities. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
Robin Hartle with RE/MAX Results.
And welcome to the Stockwell-Roche Show every Sunday, 10 a.m. here on AM 1280 The Patriot. We have a very, very valuable, wonderful show for you today, and we're very excited for it with our special guest talking about home care assistance and in-home care and the holidays coming up with everybody getting together with parents, grandparents, and relatives. It couldn't be a better time to have a show talking about some of these needs that people have and some of the things where they just don't know what to do or where to go or where to turn, and maybe have that family conversation with loved ones. So very happy to have Carrie and Amber in with home care assistance. Welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Amber.
Thank you.
And we'll be getting into their story, what got them into the business, what they do, and how it can help you, your family, and loved ones. We have Jason Light with Envoy Mortgage. How you doing, Jason?
Great. Hey, thanks for having me.
You bet. And we have Diane Eldridge with RE/MAX Results as well. Diane, how you doing?
Great, thanks.
So market update. We always start off with a market update from Robin. Diane, you can chime in too, and Jason about mortgages. So what's going on, Robin?
Well, this time of year, we can expect that inventory is going to be down because it's the holiday season. So market-wide inventory levels were down 16.7%. And the property type that actually went down the most is townhomes. And the overall sales price is up 6.8%. To an average of $218,000 in the Twin Cities.
Nice.
So that's really nice. We see that as inventory goes down, prices are going to go up. And on the last show, we heard that rates are going to go up. And so I've been telling my clients, this is a good time of year right now, that if you're thinking about buying, right now is the time to buy.
It's a great time to buy.
Before those rates go up.
With the rates, yeah, there's two articles that I pulled says why December is looking likelier for the Fed to raise interest rates. And another one said Fed set to very gradual rate path acceleration after expected December 16 hike. And that's what people are saying. So if you're looking to sell, we've been very, very fortunate this year with the weather. People are out and about. It's easy to travel and get around. There's no snow on anybody's lawns yet. Should be coming here soon. And so
there
we've been
hasn't
very,
been
very
a
fortunate.
slowdown that you normally would expect at this time of year.
That's right. Yeah, and your house looks really good. We see grass. You still have the grass out there. You don't see all that snow. Things aren't covered up with snow, and so I'm saying, I tell sellers, right now is a really good time to get your house on the market. Buyers aren't concerned with things that normally are covered up by snow this time of year, roofs that are covered up with snow, and they're thinking, well, everything's covered up with snow. I can't really see how things normally would be exposed. Well, right now, nothing is covered up by snow. So if you're normally very cautious about those
a lot
things.
easier.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but it is coming. We're going to have snow for sure soon.
Yeah.
So
get out there and buy those homes right now.
And if you're planning ahead to sell, and if you have questions about that, you can go to tcrealestatehour.com, tcrealestatehour.com, click on the free home evaluation, no cost, no obligation, free information on the valuation of your home if you're planning ahead for the springtime, or if you're a buyer and you have questions about rates. You can ask Jason about that as well. And Jason, rates countdown to liftoff is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
What are you seeing?
Finally, it's inching forward. They're going to make a change in December. That's the information I'm getting. Normally, we've talked about it. It's redundant. They're going to raise them. They're going to raise them. Here's the indicator, but here's one that
decided not
contrary.
to. Yeah.
Well, first time I'm seeing overseas are not going to affect anything. So interest rates are going to go up in December. It's over 80% chance now. So
It is, yeah. So if you are in the market and buying, you're looking to buy, try to, if you have one, lock if you haven't locked, right? I mean, we can't advise people, I suppose, to lock, but if you know rates are going to go up, it's probably a good idea to consider locking. Did I say that safely with an attorney, for an attorney to cover my butt on that? But
I would say with Envoy Mortgage, by the way, my license is 17256. But as it relates to locking, one of the things that we'll do is I recommend locking in most cases, unless it's pretty obvious they're going to go down. But we have an opt buy down that it's minimal charge. We protect or hedge. If rates happen to drop, we'll go ahead and eat it. Envoy will and allow you to take that lower rate. So we're going to secure it either way.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool. So you'll find more information on Jason on our tcrealestatehour.com, tcrealestatehour.com, or call 651-400-0773, 651-400-0773. I am still seeing some people take their houses off the market for the holiday season. And then I imagine they're waiting to see some more canceled than I've seen in a long time, and expireds for homes that failed to sell during that time that they had it on, and they're waiting now, I presume, until after the first of the year. So, but the buyer activity, buyers are still calling, they're still emailing, they're still looking, showings are still happening, offers are still being written. Is that what you're seeing, Diane?
I am, but also because the market is lean, there are a lot of multiple offer situations. So your buyers have to be completely ready, as I'm sure, Jason, you can share too. They need to, the pre-approval process is an absolute must and be able to move forward because they need to react as quickly as possible once they find the property they really want to live in.
Yeah, there's... we get the calls, folks, and you probably maybe know someone who's been part of it if they're in the home buying process, where they call and, that one's sold, or they wait a little bit, maybe give it a day or sleep on it to decide to put an offer in. You really want to, if it is the one, if it feels good, like the house you want, you should probably offer first and then do your due diligence and decide for sure, instead of waiting, because if you wait, you may lose the one, and then you end up searching for a long time to try to find that one that might be it. So, so if everybody has holiday plans, Christmas plans, and you're kind of been waiting, we're switching gears into the topic of the show, which is the home care. So if you're sitting around, you're planning to go to your folks, or you're hosting it, or you're going somewhere, and all the family's going to be there, and you and your family have been waiting or trying to talk to mom or talk to dad or talk to someone about what the next move is for them. They've been in the home for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they don't know what they're going to do. Or if they want to stay in the home, and what you can do for that and how the logistics of that would work. Our next people on the show here, Carrie and Amber, will be great resources for you. So Carrie and Amber with Home Care Assistance, welcome again. And if you could just introduce yourselves, talk about what got you into the business, what you do, and anything like that, you're welcome to share.
Great. Hi. Thanks for having us on. This is Carrie with Home Care Assistance out of the Edina, Minneapolis location, serving the whole Minneapolis metro. I have been working with the senior community for quite some time. I started out in hospice and home care in California, doing volunteer coordination and community relations. Helping people to stay in their home and helping people to age where they want to age and not move to an assisted living or skilled nursing home has been important for us, and giving them the tools to do so and recognizing the pieces that they would need to recognize to... Can I start over? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Chris? Chris, about 412. Can you stop and start about 412? Yeah, that's perfect. You're doing great.
Sorry.
No, you're doing great.
It was fine.
You don't have to. In a pause is fine. If we have a pause for a second or two, it's totally fine.
Okay, so where did I pause?
Well, he's going to go back to about 412 and then kick it again. So
just reintroduce?
No. He'll tell you. You'll hear the last. He'll tell you the last word that you said, and then you can start up there again.
All right.
Yep. In fact, if you want to just pick it up from when I restart that sentence, and then I'll just hit the clock, and then I'll edit it later.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
So my role with Home Care Assistance here in the Twin Cities is basically helping people to find the tools that they need to stay home and be safe with staying home. Home Care Assistance helps people stay in their home, and how we do that really is to help identify the needs that they have. I'm sorry, I am just...
Oh, no, that's okay.
Jump in and
4:47, Chris, about.
3:40.
Yeah.
These or what?
It doesn't matter. But I mean, if he starts to have a little trouble, feel free to.
It's about 3:47.
Yep.
You want 2
I
mics?
should have done a script for myself.
No, that's okay. And then you just, all you're doing is saying, hey, what got you into it? And then what you do a little bit. And then we'll ask questions after that. And you can say, and then Amber, and then just turn it over to Amber and say, Amber, what, and then introduce yourself and stuff, I guess.
Okay, perfect.
So do you have any more that you wanted to add?
Yes, I would just like
Okay.
to add that my role is to go out into the community.
Chris, start it. Yep.
My job is to go out into the community and educate the public and physicians, other healthcare network professions to help their people determine how best to stay in their home. Education is a big piece of my role. And then we have Amber go out and do assessments to people in the community to determine what's the best way to keep them in their home, or if it's even the best idea to stay in their home. So if they may not, if they can't, then she would give them the ideas on what other options there are for them.
Awesome. So thanks, Carrie. Amber, welcome.
Thank you.
What got you into the business, and what is your role then?
Well, my name is Amber Hasselberger. I am a client care manager for Home Care Assistance. I am a social worker by trade, I guess you could say. I've been in geriatrics for over 10 years. I started in Fargo, North Dakota, working in-home with seniors. I was very close to my grandparents there. I kind of grew up seeing the needs.
Yep.
At that point in Fargo, at that time, there weren't a lot of facility options. There was a lot of nursing home options, a lot of in-home care options, but assisted living was not a huge concept 10 years ago in that point. I then moved to the Twin Cities and I worked in a facility for about 5 years. So I've seen the kind of the opposite ends of the spectrum from facility care to in-home care. And so you see the benefits of both. But as far as home care assistance, I guess a lot of people ask me, what is a client care manager? What is your role? My role, like Carrie had stated, a lot of times I'm sometimes the first point of contact that families are going to have. So whether that's me going out to their home, going out to an assisted living facility, a rehab facility, whether it's talking to them about what services we can offer them, maybe having one of our we have very elite caregivers. I should maybe interject. We probably hire only one of 25 applicants at our agency. Yep. So, my job primarily is when we get that call, I'm going out, I'm talking with families, I'm getting to know their loved one, I'm getting to know their family as a whole, getting to know what their needs are, maybe how home care assistants can best meet those needs, whether it's having a caregiver in there for, as less as 2 to 4 hours a day up until live-in care. We can go into facilities and provide that care. We can go right to their home and keep them safe in their home, kind of take some of the load off of the family members. And it can be, I'm going into their homes. It might be where they don't choose home care assistance. I can help them navigate the system and find those resources to help meet those needs that they have. And like you said, the holidays, we get a lot of calls after the holidays because families are in town. Yep. They're seeing kind of what's going on within the home, what, needs their parents have. And, I'm willing to go out just to have, there's no cost for my visit. I can go in and just sit down with families and have that hard conversation with them. So
Sometimes it can be difficult. Yeah, we'll get into more of that in the next segment about what you can do and how to approach it with your loved ones if they feel that there may be a need and you want to be proactive and help them out instead of waiting for something negative to happen. So happy holidays. We'll be back. Thanks for listening. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
Robin Hartle with RE/MAX Results.
Stay tuned.